How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. You know, I was just watching a few videos and it got me thinking, how sinful the world's become. You can't even watch a video on Facebook without it just being something awful. But, Christ never said to walk with him would be easy. It's definitely a hard road. It's a hard road to walk. And the walk with the world seems so easy. And one thing that I know for a fact, that you cannot be of the world and be of Christ. Now, of course, we're all going to sin. We're all sinful vessels. But if we're purposely, knowingly, willingly, every day or every week sinning, and we know this, and we know what we're doing is a sin, we'll slowly slip away from Christ, because we can't live like that. I've been there, and I've learned the hard way. You can't be a child of God and still love the world. And like I said, we're all sinful. There's no doubt. I trip and fall every day. We live in this world, we're bound to trip and fall every day. But to stay in sin, when you fall in sin, to stay in it, you can't be a child of God. You can't have Christ in you if you continue to stay in sin. And you can say, well, I'm judging you or whatever, and it says not to judge. Well, it also, tells me what right from wrong is in the Bible. It also lets me know what I'm to do to be a child of God, to have Christ in me, what I need to do. And, I'm just putting this out here for people that might be struggling like I do, like everybody else does. It's okay, if you trip and fall. Being a Christian, being a child of God, does not mean that you are without sin. I mean, he tells us time and time again, in the Bible, about us being sinful. Why else would he have to send Christ? I mean, that's why he had to send Christ for us, and that's why Christ had to die. Because, we're not worthy of coming before God, with the way we are. The humans are just cut out to sin. And if you're struggling today, or you're looking for something and you're not a child of God, and you would like to invite Christ into your life, remember, that doesn't mean that you have to be sin-free. There's nobody that's sin-free. If somebody's telling you that, they're lying to you. There's nobody that's sin-free. And, people will say, well, I'm not ready. I've got to clean myself up. I've got to straighten my life out. You can't straighten your life out without Christ. I've tried that. I've seen numerous people try that. That's like washing off and getting all the dirt off of you before you take a shower. I mean, it makes no sense. That's what it is. You come to Christ how you are. He accepts you how you are, and he helps you with that process of getting yourself cleaned up. He'll clean you up, but you're still going to sin. You're still definitely going to sin. You're just not going to stay in sin. And like I said, if you are, or consider yourself a child of God, and you're staying in sin, then you need to reevaluate yourself. I've had to do that before. You need to reevaluate yourself, because like I said, staying in sin, there's no way you can be of Christ, of God, if you stay in sin. And there's no way, if you sin willingly and knowingly every day or every week, if you do the same sin over and over, you can't have Christ in you. Trust me, having Christ in me, when I do something wrong, I know it. And I'm ashamed of it. But I don't keep returning to that. I don't keep returning to that. And if I was to return to that willingly, then something's wrong. Then I really need to pray about it. This is just going out to, the Christians that's struggling, the people that's struggling, that's not, that don't have Christ in their life. I don't care if you're a drug addict, if you're, an alcoholic, if whatever you are. I mean, sin is sin. And God, He wants you to come how you are. Christ wants you to come how you are. And today is the perfect day for that. Come as you are. Let Him clean you up. It'll be the greatest thing you ever do. And remember, if you're a child of God, or feel you're a child of God, if you're sinning willingly, get on your knees and pray. I'm telling you, you can't do that. Because if you are doing it, and you are honestly a child of God, eventually it will put up an umbrella between you and God. And you'll no longer, have access to God like that. But I love you guys. I love everybody out there. And, I don't just say that. I mean, like I said, I have no hatred for anybody. I try to love everybody. There's been people that's done me wrong in my life, and I know I repeat this in some of my videos, but it's just to let you know that you got to let it go and strive to be Christ-like. And remember, He died for us. The least we could do today is live for Him. Love you guys.